Energy.
Hello guys, welcome back to another edition of the Black Star series live here on Sports Corner GH, and my name is Adam. So guys, in October, the Black Stars played 2 international friendly matches, one against USA and also one against Mexico, and the Black Stars considered a total number of goals of 6 between those 2 international friendly matches. And you and I would agree that one of the problems with the Black Stars is the defense. We have bad defenders. In fact, we're playing a defensive formation and we considered more goals in that defensive formation. As bad as we can score goals, we shouldn't be conceding goals. And in today's video, we are going to talk about 2 new centre-backs likely to make Coach Hughton's squad for November games. Now in November, we are going to play the World Cup 2026 qualifiers, one against Madagascar and also one against Comoros. And we are going to take a look at 2 new centre-backs Coach Hughton is likely to call up. So guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much and may God richly bless you. On the Black Star series, we give shout out. So guys, if your name is on the shout out list, I want to say a very big thank you to you and thank you for supporting Sports Corner GH. But if your name is not here, don't worry. Continue to comment on our videos and I'll make sure to bring up your name in the next shout out list we do live here on Sports Corner GH. Also in October, we have our giveaway ongoing. So comment under this video and any other video we drop on this channel and stand a chance of winning yourself a free jersey of your choice. Very, very simple. Please make sure to participate. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it and talk about the Black Stars. In November, the Black Stars are going to play in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers, and we are going to play against Madagascar and also Comoros. And the dates that we are going to play these matches are November 13th and also November 20th. Both are on Mondays. So if we play this Monday, the following Monday we play the next game. But the time of the game is yet to be communicated. Now, going into the World Cup 2026 qualifiers is a very important game, not only to the Black Stars, but for a lot of Ghanaians, because now the World Cup 2026 would be hosted in 3 countries. It would be hosted in 3 countries, so Canada, USA, and Mexico. So nobody wants to actually joke. Like, there is a big opportunity for more African countries to go, and we are in the groups with the likes of Madagascar, Comoros, Mali. We need to start winning games both home and away to be able to make that. Now, one of the problems that we identified during this October friendlies was how bad our defensive setup is and how we have been conceding a lot of goals. In fact, under Coach Hughton, we have conceded a lot of goals. Even just some few games we played this month, we conceded 6 goals. That is how bad it is, because we're playing a very compact and defensive formation, but we still conceded. Now, we have another problem, which is the goal scoring problem. So we can combine these 2 problems in one team. We need to at least solve one. If at least we are conceding and then we are also scoring, now it's good. If they score us 3, we'll score 4. But here is the case, we are not scoring and we are not defending well. And so far, these are the 8 centre-backs. 8 centre-backs Coach Hughton has scored up. And I mean, if you look at this list, nobody will tell you that some of these players won't be in the next list next time when the list is being done. Now, these are the 8 centre-backs Coach Hughton has scored so far. And they are likely, some of them are likely to come back to the Black Star squad for the November 2026 qualifiers. And I'm going to go through the list simple once and for all. Daniel Amate, Alexander Jiku, Nicolas Opoku, Mohamed Salisu, Jerome Opoku, Stefan Ambrosius, Kasim Adams, and also Joseph Edu. Now, Joseph Edu is injured, so he is out of the list. But these are the list of players that Coach Hughton has called up so far to come and play that centre-back position. Now, when he's doing the final squad, he picks 4 out of these players, 4, to come into the squad to play that centre-back role. And we have seen different partnership in that centre-back role that has not really been productive. The only one we can really stand on our feet and say this is a very correct partnership in the centre-back position was Daniel Amate, Alexander Jiku, or Daniel Amate, Alexander Jiku, and Mohamed Salisu, the 3 back when we played at the World Cup. But aside that, the rest of the players have not lived to the hype. Now, this brings me to the main topic of today's video. There are other new centre-backs that are doing so well that I believe we need to explore to bring them into the Black Stars to help our defensive problem. Now, the first player that I believe Coach Hughton is likely to call up to come and fill in the role of the centre-back position in the Black Stars squad as we play in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers would be Gregory, kwesi, wüthrich. Now, this player in the World Cup we played last year, he was part of Switzerland's standby list, but he wasn't picked to the World Cup. So he is now ready to play for Ghana. He has made it very clear that he wants to play for Ghana. Now, this player is 28 years of age. He's a right-footed centre-back. His height is 6'4". See, he's very tall. 6'4". Yeah, he's very, very tall. And so far, at his club, he plays for SK Sturm in the Austrian League. And he went there as a free agent in 2020. So far, he has played 11 games this season, and he has started all 11 games. He has also been able to make Team of the Week twice and have scored 2 goals so far. Now, on your screen is his defensive ability, and he's good in interceptions. He's good at passing the ball, especially in transitional play. He's good at making blocks, and this is a very good attribute of a defender. Now, let's look at his history so far. He has played certain clubs. He has played Young Boys before. He has played Pet Glory in 2019 as a free agent before coming even to SK Sturm. So this player looks like a very complete player. He also played in the Switzerland youth team for some time. And now he says he's ready to represent Ghana. And I always say this, if there is a good player out there ready to play for the Black Stars, putting up good numbers, we need to look sharp and well call those players. Our scouting system and our scouting team in the Black Stars are so bad. Look at the replacement that was brought into the Black Stars squad during our international friend, Jerome Opoku. He wasn't right. He wasn't the right fit for the Black Stars. In fact, he's not Black Star standard. I hate to say this, but this is the truth. He is not Black Star standard. And this is high time that we stop bringing in players who are not Black Star standard and bringing players who are doing so well in their clubs and putting up numbers. So guys, Gregory, kwesi, wüthrich is the first player I believe is likely to make Coach Hughton's squad to play in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers. Now, the second player that I believe might make this squad would be Patric Pfeiffer. Now, Patric Pfeiffer, before the World Cup last year, there were about 5 players who switched nationality to play for the Black Stars. They were announced by the GFA. Tariq Lamptey, Inaki Williams, Ransford Yabouakan, Donfa. I mean, the list goes on. Stefan Ambrosius. Almost each and every player that switched nationality for us during that time has tasted some time with the Black Stars. In fact, has played for the Black Stars, except one player, Patric Pfeiffer. He's yet to come into the Black Stars. This player is 24 years of age, and he plays both right and left foot. And I'm very surprised this October when the chance came for us to call a player when Alexander Djiku and Daniel Amate were all injured. The time came for us to call a defender. We went in for Jerome Opoku instead of Patric Pfeiffer. Like, I really don't understand. If there's a problem, we need to know, because this player plays in the Bundesliga. Let's not forget, in the German league. And he plays in day out. He's giving numbers. Even before coming into the Bundesliga, he was playing the Bundesliga too with Darmstadt. And he helped Darmstadt coming into the Bundesliga. He was very influential for the team. So I really don't understand why we can't even bring up Patric Pfeiffer into the Black Star squad, because the player has agreed to switch nationality. Now, what is the problem? You don't want the player anymore? This player is even taller than Gregory. He is even taller. He is 6'5". I mean, he's 6'5". Like, he is very tall. Good in aerial balls. Good at blocking and interception. What else do you want? So, guys, I believe that these are the 2 players, 2 new centre-backs who are likely to help us solve our, defensive, deficiency. Currently, most of our centre-backs are injured, and some too have performed poorly. And I don't believe they should be called up to the Black Star squad anymore. Now, Joseph Edu is injured. He has undergone treatment. He will miss the World Cup 2026 qualifiers. We also have players such as Jerome Opoku, who will not come to the Black Star squad again because of bad performance. Nicolas Opoku, he dares not. He shouldn't be called to the Black Stars. I mean, enough is enough. A defender that you can't even give a pass. What on mark indirect free kick? In today's day and age, which defender or which player gives indirect free kick? Sit on the ball. Not clear ball on it. Now, there are players that I believe might not even play, so I'm just mentioning their name. Now, Abdul Mumin plays for Rayo Vallecano in the Spanish La Liga. Now, if you are looking for a ball-playing defender, I believe he's one player that we really need to put an eye on. He also ends a call up to the Blaster and doesn't play. It's so sad, but he is one player that I believe in the future, if we need someone to succeed, Daniel Amate and Alexander Jiku, we need to look in the direction of Abdul Mumin because he's a ball-playing center back or ultimate passer, very comfortable on the ball. So I believe that these are the two players plus one standby, which is Abdul Mumin, should be considered for the center back position in the Blaster squad as we play in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget, we are going to play Madagascar and also Comoros in November 13th and 20th. So when the details of the time are out, I'll make sure to bring it to you live in Sports Corner GE. But guys, let me know your thoughts on Gregory, Kwesi, Wüthrich, and also Patric Pfeiffer. And standby would be Abdul Mumin. Let me know your thoughts about these three players down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Edem. I'll make sure to see you in the next video channel. We go vibe.